where? Off the ball.
Off the ball.
Now that's going to make you want to push off trail. Now there's no way you're turning open in that. And then you push so far forward that now all of a sudden you're going to have to release your angles at the bottom. And you did.
Okay, back up just a couple frames. Now, you see that? Now back up a little bit. See that?
Space?
Right there.
Yeah.
That space?
Yeah, that space is, it's not space. It's space you've created because your pivot's too far forward.
Okay,
And they make shit up, okay? So just understand, if your butt's back of your heels and you move forward like on a putt, let's just say my butt's back and it moves forward, I'm gonna miss the ball, okay? So as soon as you actually start to move me closer to a ball and I keep it on plane, see that shot? It's square to my, it's at a right angle to my back line. Where am I gonna hit? I'm gonna hit out here. So what's my squaring mechanism? I have to steepen that shaft just to make contact, okay? So even if you try to keep it on plane with your coach and you move closer, good luck, you're gonna hit out here. So all of a sudden by you moving in, what's that do to the shaft? Stands it up. And as soon as you stand that shaft up, what do you have to do? You have to stand up more. And as you're standing up, are you turning? No, so you're fucking wasting your money all day long, okay? All you've done was waste money with
That's the only thing we have in common.
Not for long, okay? Here we go. So what I would say is if I looked at one that's under Trevino, but it's Hogan, you look at his backside here. His backside is where? Right under his heels, just like yours. His back line's over at about 150, 155 years. Is that pretty tall now? 154, 155, that's where my players are at, okay? And the reason for that is, you'll see, there's no way at 180 you could get to the ball. So I'm gonna bring you down to here. This upper back's gonna be where it's more rounded to get to the ball. So that's pretty good. Now you're gonna see now your butt's gonna wanna go where? More back, and you can see it now, okay? So right there, and you're gonna see that your shaft is now gonna start doing what? Flattening out all by itself, okay? That shit happens by itself, okay? So everything happens by itself, but then you can see how low left you exited, and you might love that or you might not like it. But all I'm telling you right now is you extend, the pelvis extends, the spine extends. Okay? Right. So as I do that, I already showed you that as I go to the top of my swing, I extend. Okay? I keep turning. My left bend comes around like a sprinkler. At this point, I start to arch my back up, which is just extension. I am no longer in my spine angle. I'm in my spine inclination. Spine inclination is in the button head. So when people try to keep their butt on the wall, they're in their spine angle. I'm not my spine angle. I'm actually extended. Turn with right bend, okay? So as I come through, I'm coming through with right bend. What you do is come through with front bend, okay? So front bend is just and turn this way. So I'm extending with right bend. You're extending right off the bat because your butt's too far back and you stand up, and now what? You got no leverage to the ground to turn. So as soon as I put your butt under you, what did it want to do? You took it back a little and it went where? Back, and then all of a sudden you went into front bend.
So you kind of want an
anterior, absolutely. Anterior is the opposite. It would be this way. You're posterior. So you're more posterior with rounding from the middle spine to the upper spine. Why? Because then all of a sudden this wants to extend. This wants to stay flexed. This wants to extend. So when people talk about C posture as being bad, the only reason I like C posture, I would much rather have a person that's in a good athletic position. But in every sport I did, no athlete stood like this, okay? I was a wrestler, okay? Being a wrestler, I was always just up here. Why? I wasn't like this. Why? Because my first initial drop was speed, okay? So anytime you look at a baseball players are all where? And then what do? They dig, okay? The fact is little leaguers are here. Why? Because their priority is just making contact. Little leaguers are down here too. Major leaguers are here. Why? Because the first drop is speed. Absolutely. The first vertical drop is speed, okay? We'd all actually start races here if we could. Why don't we? Because it's faster off the line than it is here. It's been proven. Why? Because the time you drop, boom,
Gentlemen,
and the time you go here, you're faster up here, but off the line, which one's faster?
what's going on, Charlie?
Which one's faster? Straight up and down, okay? Just like when we jump, we don't jump from here. Where do we jump? From here. Why? Because that's speed, okay? So everything you just learned about that is creating speed. So when I talk to my guys, you're not athletic, you're not an athlete. Well, shit, I'm getting ready to extend. Did I actually move my head up? No. I extended. Now what am I doing? I'm getting into the ground, and then I'm using the ground again, okay? So that's the difference. So when you come over here, I want you to understand that you've turned and went into right bend, and you're extended on the sleeve side. Got it? Okay, jump over. So put your foot up against it. Now you're leaning on it already. Nope, you're still leaning on it. Get closer, right? Closer. There you go. Good. Now, rise your butt back. Good. Now, you have to lead me around. and start to extend up. Yes, you're in a right bend right now. You got to release your right foot. And you got to extend this. So that's extension. Very good. Now you're in a right bend there. You can release your eyeballs.
Is that right?
Yes, yeah, so you're back. There you go. Good, that's good. That's where you're going to be coming through the shot. Yeah, very good. You release your back foot. You don't release your back foot, you think you're coming through. There you go. Freezing. That's where you're going to end up going. Okay? So the thing is like I said before, when we have these opposing pushers, as we go over here and we push, I can just push there and push there, but I'm not getting off. That has to continue to release in order for that to clear back. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Good. We can see that balls of the feet, kneecaps, armpits on a line. Now, I didn't even show you Hogan here, but watch his butt. See how different that is? That's going really far back. Now, when you go back, let's see how much we turn in the back. Shaft's working just fine, isn't it? You're starting to turn, you got a lot of rotation.
Yeah.
See how different that looks?
Yeah, I've never gotten that on film, I can tell you that.
We'll get it on film. Okay, so get it on film. The problem is people watch my stuff from 3 years ago. Okay, that's 3 years ago. You think I haven't learned new shit? You're tripping. Okay, not to be caught. Neck down.
So am I ready to go ahead and try this?
What, the squat?
Yeah.
You don't need a squat. I teach a squat for kids because they need speed.
Oh, I see. Okay.
All my little kids hit it far, and all my adults can hit because they already have speed. But if you need speed, yeah, try not to jump as high as you can without bending your knees. You can't. So if you want to be able, if you want to hit it like someone who doesn't have speed, be my guest. If you want to jump, yeah, you got to actually bend your knees. Okay. So now when we take it back, let's take it back. So you don't elongate that at all. That hip goes in. That would be more there. Shoulder would be under you. Good. Excellent. Do that again. There, that's better. Good. More thoracic. That looks great. So butt under you. Your butt's already back. I can see your pelvis is already in the anterior. So tuck it in a little bit. There you go. Now your neck. You can get there. That's better. Your shoulders just go a little flat. That's fine. Let's see one. So we start. That's better. See how you're in that front bend right there, no extension? You're going to start to extend back up. That's fine, man.
Oh, and on the follow through, you mean?
Yeah, absolutely. That's still good. For the back swing, it's great. You look like Hogan, actually. Come here. It does look like Hogan. Your butt and head are a parameter. Your shoulders are our parameter that I follow. Your shoulders come around a little flat. Now, the reason they come around a little flat is being in the room. There's a reason, because these guys actually listen and they're doing this shit right. There's a lot of ways you can swing it. I'm not saying that anybody on tour is bad. I'm saying there's easier ways to do it. What are you Good, excellent. Now, see your left arm? That looks great right there. Now, here's the problem that I don't like. So face me. Look at your left arm. That's forward rotation. Nope. What's that? That's internal shoulder rotation. You have internal shoulder rotation in your back, so I never want that. Okay. So take it back right now. Take your stance. You're going to take it back. Don't see that's internal. You want to go. Let's turn it. You turn it this way in the back. You got that under.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But I want your palms. They can still rotate. Some of my players rotate their palms, some don't. Okay? But I don't want this to go internal and rotate. Got that? I get your shoulder. Okay, so when I watch this, you can watch over here. Watch me. Video mode. Okay. Are you ready? Good. That's forward rotation. That's shoulder rotation. What he does is he goes back. He shoulder rotates. It's shoulder. Okay. I want this humerus not to rotate. I want that to actually form rotate. Yep, start again. Let's look in the mirror. Yep. Now let's go back to that. Good. Good. Okay, that's under you. Keep coming. Send it that way. Send it. There you go. Now you got one. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. No, okay. Good job. That's
I'm learning that here.
Shoulder. Yeah, just a little bit. It's too tight. Yeah, I just don't want it to go like this. That's too far back. It's going to fall in the face. watch my left arm compared to yours. So it's getting better. So I'm gonna swing through. Come over. So if you watch my left shoulder, this left arm, it actually follows my hip line. Follow my hip line. Follow my hip line. Follow my hip line. Yours is like not following. So I tell a lot of players at first parallel, just feel like this left arm is parallel to the back line. It doesn't have to be. There's some great players here. But a lot of times when they get out here, what do they end up doing? Pumping, pulling down because they're not actually under. So from this position, I dig in the ground and I shaft shallow. You know what I'm saying? So I'll set up again. Now look at the man. Yeah, let's take a second to first parallel. Good. Keep going. Let's follow your hip. Shoulders are covered. Good. Now keep turning. Good. That's beautiful. That's what it's great. Good. Beautiful. Your butt's way too back. There you go. Just relax. Relax your neck. There you go. Not right there. Right there's good. 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 Much better. Good again. That was really good in the backswing. There's no extension up. That was really good. Relax again. Bend your knees a little bit. Good. Relax. Let it and go. Okay, cool. Come here. Now you're not actually rotating through. That's really good. When you watch, we'll see how these shoulders rotate. So see that left arm still goes where? Out, and the club goes where? In. That's still a good position, but that's still better. Now look at your shaft. Is that shallow? Hell yeah, it's shallow. And the face is really shut. Okay, great.
That's what I want.
Well, no, not too shut. It just depends on how far forward your handle gets. But I guarantee your arm isn't behind you right now. The more you shut that shaft. Okay. That's better.
Okay, so it's kind of like a
Yes.
underhand toss.
Just
right
because that's beautiful right there. So if I did something that I set up for my kids, when I set up for my kids, put this inside shop, these are all things you can watch. I'll tell you what's the most important stuff. So when I give you all this info, I just want you to understand one thing. All I'm looking to do is have you turn and turn. Does it make sense?
Yep.
Okay, so what does turn and turn mean to you when I first started? Let me show you what turn and turn meant to you. This is turn and turn. Okay, that's not the turn I'm looking for. I'm looking with the tilts that are coming from the bends, the extensions which are creating what? A centered pivot, and then I'm looking at the feet to get around before I extend with right bend and get into extension here. That's just a turn and turn. So watch what my pivot looks like when I was turn and turn. That's normal. Okay, when I see somebody turn and turn, what do they do? Some people, everybody turns and turns different. So that's all I'm trying to do. I gotta show you something too. So as you go back again with them. Say you hit me, do it again. I don't want you to hit me. I want this to stay on your side, stay on your side. There you go, good. Excellent. Now it's pointing where? At ball line. Now this could be extended or flex. Same plane, right? Okay. So,
Oh, I see. Okay.
that same plane. We didn't change planes. So when people say I'm rolling it, you're rolling it, that's because your arm gets too far out. There you go. I don't need it that close. That's good though. You put it on your side now. Good. Do it again.
Keep this way.
Now your shoulders, I feel like if I watch you putt, your shoulders would rotate around and you dig the club in the ground. Okay. If you watch my shoulder, you know that? Watch my shoulders. In a putt, I can have my shoulders go left bend, right bend, and then bring my head where? This way. This way. If I actually turned around flat, that'd bring my head where? So if I had them both going together, where's that going? Is my head moving? No. Which means my left shoulder is digging where? More into my sternum. Okay. Your shoulder goes where? Around, which brings your arm where? Out. Okay. My shoulder actually goes under. Where's my arm move? Not out. Look, you didn't turn your hips at all. So there you go. Turn your hips a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Good. Now see where that shoulder dropping arm? Inside. Yeah, that's it. When your shoulders rotate around, where's your arm move? Out. And the butt head moves in. So butt under you, then can't be stuck out. Good. There you go. Yeah, now you can do that with this thing open. You could have cup here. You could have it flat, so you don't need to get it too flat. Just keep it on right there. Good. That's good. One arm still under. That's it. Okay. Good. Do it again. That's better. That's good. Now you don't have to have it that flex, but that's okay. If you did that real quick, just do me a chip shot like that, where it's too dug and your hand will be way forward. Otherwise, the ball's going up. Do a little pitch shot. Do it again, slow. Good. Excellent. Now, never try and get your arms. No, that's relaxed, right? Never try and get your arms into a position without turning, because then it goes behind seam line, it's chipping in. So you never have any stress on your arm unless you do what? If you turn, there's no stress on the arm. Is there any stress on the arm?
I see, you're right.
You don't want stress on your arm. See how different that felt? Yes, and that gives you depth, which means you don't have to do shit but dig in. Got it? Stop sticking that ass out. There you go. Good, much better. Come here. See, we don't want stress on that arm. Okay. My favorite thing to do to my players is extend. Just extend like this. And if I cock, there's a lot of cock, right? And when I cock, what am I doing to my face? It's opening, right? Which means I have to throw it. Okay. So my players back hinge. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I try to do.
When they back hinge, and then I say, go ahead and turn and let your arm go in the direction of your hips. So my hips are going where? There. So that's where my arm goes. Okay. So that's what it feels like to my right arm. Okay. So if I went like this, I'd go here, hold my feet line, and my arm goes in the direction of my hip. Okay. So that looks like really wide, right? Okay. My mountain doesn't work like that. That's what it feels like if I had one arm. The problem is I could never get far enough back with this, so it's going to actually go here. But if you watch, if my shoulder keeps going and I get in that position, it looks very normal, doesn't it? Nope, that's taking left bend. Left bend is still. With left bend, good. See how different it is? Now take your right arm over and square. Is that what you call rotating with that right arm, right? So you went here, now just turn. Good one. Let's go. So now we have that same back hinge and the same thing. So never squeeze. Good. Excellent. That's a great position for you. Very simple. Good. You, good. Again. What it is on it? Oh, 30. Focus. I always think it's green and when you got to it. You didn't like it. Yeah, watch this. Because, like I said again, we didn't try and get you rotation. Okay, I can send that to you. So, let's see if you have any thoracic here. So I still see your shoulder turning around. Okay. When I say your shoulder's still turning around, I'm going to show you.
I want it to go more like
Yeah, but with rotation, not just left bend. Yeah, that's better. Now, when we do this, watch, here's the problem. It goes with it, okay? So my pelvis goes back as the shoulder goes where? Under. Okay. And if I say let's turn this back, people have their shoulders flat. Then I say get it tilted, and they go like this. So I go back and forth, and it drives me crazy. So I teach one thing at a time with the left bend. The left bend goes towards my sternum. So right there, that's why I feel like this shoulder's going towards my sternum. Oh, be careful. There you go. Keep turning. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Left bend, thoracic. There, that's good. So my 3 backswing fills are. This is all I've ever done. This back hinge, me turn along my hip line, that's it, okay? And all I feel like is I have left bend as I go with this, left bend, and then I go into thoracic, extension, all these other things happen. But my only feel is left bend, thoracic, with my arm doing that. Okay, now, watch this. Simple, right? That's all I've ever done. Good, that's it. Now, do it again. Both hands in. Yeah, that's perfect. Simple, right? Now watch your hand. Wait. You can just get that and just take that back. That'll be your turn. And then you just pivot through and you're good. Then you stop taking some of your lessons.
I'll never do that. That's just it. There's going to be somebody coming along behind you that's even better.
They know who comes around. Fucking know more than I do. They're only just going to watch my shit and copy it. Okay, watch the left shoulder. See right there? You can only max out speed so much. Boom. Look at the shoulder. See how it goes down here? There's just going to be people copying my shit. That's it.
What do you mean? I'm not
See
sure.
that
what
left
you're
shoulder?
showing here. Yeah.
Watch his left shoulder. Where'd it go? To center point. Okay. So here's the deal. It goes from here to here. That left shoulder goes where? Down to that position. Where's your shoulder go? What up, big dog? So watch this. Your shoulder goes like
Oh,
this.
it goes out rather
My
than
shoulder
down.
goes like that. Now, as my shoulder goes down, I don't start buckling here. You got this? This is still going
turn.
back. Yes.
Okay.
What's up, baby? How you doing?
Tuesday.
Okay. Good. Were you gonna hit some ball?
Just came.
That's dope. That was dope. Come here. Amazing. Okay. This is his best friend.
Oh, I see.
This way is. How's he playing today?
He was playing super hard. Like he's like, I don't really believe the scores, but I think the weather hit the area, and he's 2 over, and he's like 13.
Really?
Yeah, the weather.
So that shoulder could still get down more. See that? At least you can see it. Now, when you come back, already, where's your handle at?
There in front of the thigh.
Yeah, it's getting different, isn't it? Okay, you're like 2 chains. You're different. Okay, so now look at that extension.
Who is that guy?
Is that different? Yeah, everything's just happening by itself. Okay, you see that right there? That extension's exactly where Hogan is. So when I take a visual of what I show my players, I want them to look like post-impact. I go to this one video, number 9, and it's always the same shit, okay? If you look from this position is where I want you. Right arm parallel. How he got there I would not do. Not saying I don't like Hogan, because I do.
So we're not parallel like this.
Yes, you're
Just cutting in the
releasing.
middle.
No, release your foot. There you go. So your arch, you're extending this, and this. My right arm parallel, I'm going to square.
This is supposed to be coming into here.
That ball's gone. I don't give a shit. Okay? Go, jump in.
have club head speed.